Now we can go to the Vertices tab to set the node sizes and labels. We will see that the vertex column has already been filled in automatically. First thing you want to do is to sort it by alphabetically from A to Z. Then we also want to go to the Prep Vertices tab and select all our columns and sort this by category from A to Z. Once this has been sorted, we want to copy the sizes and go return to the Vertices tab, and then we want to paste the value of these sizes. And if we refresh our graph, we can see some change in the sizes of our nodes. This is a reference size, however we can go to 100, so if you wanted to make the values that were 7 considerably larger, we could also do so. Then we want to label our nodes, so we copy the labels under the vertex column and paste them into the label column. Again, if we refresh, we can see these labels. So although we are interested in a subset of categories, in most cases Node Excel presents us several more categories than we need. To narrow down the categories, we can go to the vertex column and just select the ones we need. For this study, I was using 6 categories: ATP, body part, broken down glucose. I also used energy and metabolism. So I have selected just those, and I have to do the same in the edges tab. So again, I will select the 6 that I need: ATP, body part, broken down glucose, energy, and metabolism. And I have to do the same for vertex 2. Once these have been selected, we can refresh our graph, and we see now only this subset of 6 categories are included in our node diagram. The final things I will just demonstrate are how to make our diagram a little bit more colorful and how to change the labels. We can set a color by either in the color option. Let's go to our Vertices tab. We can set a color by labeling it with this specific color. So for instance, I could label body part blue, and I could label ATP red, and these colors are now present in our web diagram. The other thing that we often do is change the size of the labels. So I right click and I go to graph options, I click on labels, then font, and here I can change the size of the font. I can also change the font style, and then I click OK and OK. And here we see we have our refreshed node diagram with large labels, some larger nodes, and we also see the line connections differ, with some having dashes and some having shorter dashes or dotted line. And here we have our web diagram. We can copy this web diagram by right clicking and then clicking copy image to clipboard and then pasting in the appropriate location. Now we have created a web diagram.